Hey guys, this is Sienna. I've been getting a lot of questions from viewers about how to increase GS. And so we decided to show you guys the best way to increase your GS from our perspective. With me, I have Leosh, Ro, and S.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
And our first topic is going to be on pluses.
So, pluses are one of the best ways to increase GS when you're first starting. There's two ways to get pluses. You can either farm it, or you can do it by using your friend points, both of which can be farmed. So friend points, you go to your spawn screen, go to your friend point spawns, and you just tap away. So pluses can come in any of these friend point spawns. It can be on the rares, it can be on the SR, it can even be on the normals. So how do you check for these pluses? You go to gear. I'm just going to the sell screen because I find it easier. Safest way to do it is doing plus values and decreasing value. And you just scroll in your screen until you find pluses. That's the safer way. But since I know I have a lot of normals right now, I'm just going to do it by rarity. So I look through this list. First, best way to do it is you do auto sell, so you can get rid of what's not pluses. And what you're left with now is just pluses. And pluses can go to top 99 and bottom 99. How do you search for these? Well, as you can see, this pet has a top plus of 1. And this sword has a bottom plus of 1. So you want to distribute these pluses. What is best for your class? Like a mage, you want more M attack, so you put the pluses where that gets the most M attack. And the other classes, if you're a paladin or lancer, you want more pluses in defense / attack. So that's how you distribute your pluses. How much do these pluses make a difference? Well, if we can look at one of my full plus monsters and non-plus, you can see. So if we look at this Alice right here, it has full plus and its stats are 4,574. Now if you look at an Alice that's not plussed, let me do this. You can see it's 3,995. So the pluses do add up. And if you see this full plus Alice, it has top plus 99 and bottom plus 99. That's the maximum you can get in pluses. So where do you farm these pluses? The best place to farm pluses is when Jobber event comes. The Jobber 8 plus, Jobber 8 AP is the best place to farm pluses. You can do the run very easily, and it drops about 10 to 13 different items, and those items end up with a lot of pluses overall in the end. And if the other way is to farm friend points. The best place that we found to farm friend points is the last final stage we have right now is Garada Border. The rank 53 quest here in stage 6, Humble Welcoming, best place to farm friend points. That sums up how to get all your pluses. Now, moving on to other things, class traits.
Hey guys, so we are talking about shared traits. So what are shared traits? Shared traits are passive abilities that give you bonus stats. So for example, if we go to the soldier class, small circles that are shaded blue. If you want to click into that armor logoed one, you will see an increases defense of armor here by 3%. So this 3% will only apply as a soldier since it's only your class trait, but there is a shared trait which you can obtain when you max the whole circle. So once you max your circles, like for example this first soldier circle, you will see at the very bottom there's a shared trait there which every class can obtain. And like for example for the soldier class, it increases defense by 2%. So if once you level up every ring, you'll see shared traits increase 3%. The third ring has 5%, and the general ring, as you can see, is increased by 7%. So how can you increase these circles? So you can basically farm proficiency on event quests or just normal quests by spamming skills or by using Unison. And I think that's pretty much it for fast rates.
So you don't have to spend money to get high GS. A good example would be X. He's at 180k GS, and on top of that, he's one of the top clerics in the game. You can save your gems, and when you have 30 gems, you can spawn. The current Divine Grace spawn is really good because SR and SSR rates are increased. There are also class spawns that let you spawn weapons for specific classes, and there's the guaranteed SSR spawn which costs 50 gems and it comes in a blue moon. So if you're looking for something specific, wait for those. But if you have gems saved up, I recommend spawning Divine Grace if you're looking for any SSR gear, weapon, or monster. But it's not good if you're looking for duplicates for infusion. And so Ro will be explaining about ethers and infusions.
Okay, so infusions are another way to increase your GS. This is for when you are lucky enough in spawns, get a dupe, or have extra weapons laying around and you have no use for them. So you go to the infusions page, you select your base weapon. So I have a dupe of this staff, so I would select it, and if I use the same staff, in this case I do have the exact same staff, as you can see this infusion cost 0 ethers. Now, for example, let me try a different weapon. Let's say I want to infuse this bow. So I would choose this bow. As you can see, it's already at 2 infusions. I would choose that bow and I would choose another bow. If you can see here, it says infusions with same weapons. So last time I did the same weapon, so it was 0 ethers. Now if I use the infusions with near identical weapon, as you can see, it says it's 1 infusion. It would cost for me to do that 1 infusion, it would cost 1 ether. So this is what case that most people will be in if you're not a hardcore spender. So it's very wise to save your ethers for weapons that you would use long term. So for me, since I main a mage, all my ethers have been only going to my staffs that I always use long term. Now, what I do not recommend whatsoever is do the infusions with similar weapon. This, if you do this, it will cost you 7 ethers. That's never worth it. Instead, you can use 1 ether each time. That would overall increase your GS more than just using it once on 7 times on just 1 weapon. I just strongly recommend against this. So how do you get ethers? Ethers currently can drop from some quests that they do once in a while, or you can get from achievements, and right now you can also get from guild medal exchange. So what I mean by quest, if you can look at the current quest we have right now, events, the chocolate party, you can get one from the 55 AP. This one's really hard quest. After 40 runs, you get this 1 ether. The 45 quest is the other one. This one, you require 30 runs and you get the ether. This one's a little manageable. 55, I wouldn't recommend unless you have a really high GS already.
So guys, that wraps up this video. And last but not least,
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
thanks for watching.
Thanks
Please
for watching.
like, comment, and subscribe.
See you.